Hi everyone, I'm Sultana Jones and I want to share with you something that's exciting. I am putting on a banquet. It's called the Peoples Banquet. It's going to be at the Hylton Memorial Chapel, August 22nd. And I wanted to show you the inside of the banquet hall. And inside here, what you're looking at right in this picture right here is where the tables are going to go. And this is where all the tables are going to go. And in the very front, we're going to have, singers and those who are going to give their testimony. Up in the middle right here, it's going to be an aisle up in the middle. Over here, it's going to be the buffet area where servers are going to be. Now, the cool thing about this, the way that the banquet is set up, is that they're going to be eating family style. That means when you sit down, everything is going to be brought to the table and you're going to share. You're going to pass those plates around because it's important that we are family. It is important that we show them love. And when you sit down to a dinner together, you're sharing, you're breaking bread together. You're sharing your love with that person. It's not like they're going to stand in a line, get their food, and then go sit at some table and just shovel the food in. No, there's going to be an interaction there. There's going to be, pass me the butter, please, or here is some, I'll hold the dish for you. Go ahead and get some, and you hold it for me. I mean, it's like that interaction there, and that's ministry to people. That really does touch the heart of people. Someone that hasn't had anyone to eat with them for a while or show kindness to them. Okay, well now we're eating with them. That's part of the healing process, is having someone who cares and who loves you to sit down and eat with you and not be offended that, for whatever condition that you're in, and not be offended, and that they love you and care for you. That's part of it. And let's go down a little bit more. This is where the banquet's going to be. There's going to be like a cake table, like in pastries and all kinds of goodies in that area. This is the other side. It's a really big place, a big area. And so this is the other side of the banquet hall in the Hylton Memorial Chapel. It's an awesome place. We're going to go down. This is the front doors. I just wanted to give a shot of that. See, now there's the back of it, showing you from the back end of the banquet hall. Now, that's the very, very front. Okay, there is the doors where everybody's going to come in and check in, and there are going to be some tables here. And that's the very entryway of where everybody's coming into the wonderful banquet. And down this hallway, you're going to have organizations that are going to set up their tables, that are going to say, "Here we are. We're here to help you." There's options. There's like Celebrate Recovery and other people there, ministries there, that are saying, "I'm here for you. I'm not just, feeding you. I'm here to give you a hand out and a hand up, and also just to love on you and give you an opportunity to have the next step in your life." Okay, let's see. Okay, in here, there's this one room that's going to have clothing for people who would like to have some clothes for the banquet. If they don't have anything, they feel kind of self-conscious on what they got on, then we have something there. And we have something there if they want to take some with them. And that's going to be really fun. It's going to be like clothing and shoes and just jewelry and just things that, are just kind of cool, And people are donating their best. They're not just donating things that are junk. They're donating things that are really important. let's see. This is just down the hall. There are separate rooms for men and women. And we're going to go into the nursery. There is going to be some childcare there. There's going to be people who are able to take care of the children that we're going to make sure that they're all right and that they can take care of children, that there's no offenses and things like that. These kids will have their own banquet. They'll have their food in there. They'll have their cakes and their desserts and their games and dress ups, and they're gonna have their own little clothes that they can, put on top of their clothes and play dress up and have their own banquet. Isn't that great? And there's their own kitchen. This is a really cool nursery. They have their own bathroom, so they don't have to run out and mingle in with everyone. And there's 2 rooms. There's like 2 rooms that the kids have available. Now we're in the kitchen area. There's a pantry and everything where we can put things on and plenty of shelving and things. So we could be ready. And here's the kitchen. This is really going to happen. We're going to warm up the food and we're going to have everything. The outside leads right into the kitchen where the grill is. There is plenty of area for food right here. And there's an outside area that leads right into the kitchen where the food can be carried into. So August 22nd at 5 o'clock, actually at 5:30, people are going to start coming in to the banquet. And we'll be there earlier, of course, setting up and getting everything ready. The tables are going to look like home-style tables. I mean, if all the dishes don't match, that's fine. All the dishes don't match because they don't match at home, but they will look nice. And the tablecloths and tables are going to look nice also. It's just going to be a place where they will feel welcome. Like you're saying to them, come into my house. Come into my house and you're going to have a wonderful banquet, a grand banquet, and I'm going to love you. This is just such a wonderful thing. We're going to have a little heart that I'm going to give to those that are helping out, and we're just going to love on the people, give testimonies. If you have a testimony where God has brought you from one point to the next, like whatever that challenge was, and He's brought you through, and that's a testimony, let me know. And maybe you could share that testimony. We want to ring the bell, dinner bell, to say thank you to those also that have contributed. And it's just going to be a grand time. We're going to have some officials there and things like that. And I want you there. I would love it if not just write a check, which we need your funds. And that's one of the reasons I'm here. I'm telling you about the banquet. But I need your funds. I need for you to help donate. Give some funds today to help make this banquet an awesome time for those that need it. They need this banquet. They need that love. There are going to be those that are in nursing homes. They're lonely. I want to connect them. I'm a networker, so I want to network them with people who will visit, people who will write, people who will be pen pals or bring their grandchildren or bring their children to these people who cannot readily get out. There's going to be others there that have never had such an experience. They're just needing that love. I'm excited about the People's Banquet, and I would love for you to be excited too. We're almost at the point where we've paid for the banquet hall, but I need like 40 more people to give $100, and then the banquet hall will be totally paid for. That is awesome. Stores are donating different things, and so I'm excited about that, because those things are just out of the hearts of these different merchants. who believe in the banquet, just like you. I need only 40 more people. Will you give today? I know you see the big amount that sits there, but don't worry about that. Let's get the banquet hall paid for. God's going to bring in the rest of the things, or we'll make it work. If the dishes all don't match, then they don't match. It's not about whether the dishes match or they don't match. It's about the love that you pour out on the people. The people loving people. That's what the People's Banquet is about. You and you loving on one another and on others. This is Sultana Jones. And on August 22nd at 5 o'clock, 5:30 p.m., the people are going to walk in that banquet hall and they're going to be changed. They're going to be loved on and they're going to be changed. Hearts are going to be so full. Give today. Bye.